What the hell? Well, this thing's a waste of money. This piece of shit doesn't even freaking work. What the hell is wrong? Oh. Fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Alright. Oh my goodness. Hello. Jesus! Woo! So I finally got my hands on my very own PlayStation VR. And I love this thing. But that's not why you're here. You're here to hear an honest review. And I just need to put my own, biased opinions, my own preferences aside because I just need to review this thing honestly. And I will be repeating myself from my past videos due to the fact that, I'll be making the same points again, but now they're more definitive due to the fact that I actually own the hardware now. But, yeah, let's just get to it. First off, let's talk about the headset itself. The design of it is fantastic. I mean, I freaking just love the look of it. It just looks futuristic yet practical. It doesn't look like ridiculous. And yes, this thing is a headband in the sense that you put this like a hat on your head and it doesn't strap against your face, and that's why I'm able to wear my glasses under it. But what I love about this thing is this is actually the heaviest out of all three VR headsets. Oculus Rift and Vive. This is the heaviest one. Yet, when you put this on, this is actually the lightest. Well, it feels the lightest. And it's mainly because of, I'm going to show you a quick little example how to put this thing on. There's a button on the back where it releases it, or it extends this part out. You slip it on, just like a headband. You tighten it with a little wheel in the back right here. And then here's the cool part. This thing is extended out and you just press a button in and it just slides right in. And it's making it easy for all glasses types to just fit under this thing. And I really need my glasses because this is focused for 20/20 vision. So that's how true to life it is. Like, I need my glasses to use this thing. But yeah. Now let's talk about the tech. To touch on the head tracking, it's very smooth and works really well thanks to the very low latency. Sure, there's the occasional hiccup, but as long as you follow the instructions and stay in the play area, it works as it should, and calibrating the screen is as simple as holding the options button. Now, unlike the Vive, the motion controls can only be used in a 270-degree space, because once the camera loses sight of the DualShock 4 or the Move controllers, it won't register them. This is a huge drawback, but it's best to stay facing forward because unlike the Vive, you run less of the chance of running into a wall or losing your place. Overall, the motion tracking and motion controls work pretty well, and honestly, I have no complaints. Next up, the screen. This is probably the most important thing. Now, it's well known that the PSVR has a lower resolution than the Vive and the Rift, but in all honesty, in many ways it looks just as good, if not better, and that is mostly due to the fact that the type of screen it uses. If you've ever owned or seen an original PS Vita, you would know that it has a beautiful OLED screen. Well, this is the screen they used on the PSVR. The colors are vibrant, the blacks are actually black, and overall the screen is just great. The field of view is also great too. There's a little bit of a sweet spot, but once you position the helmet perfectly, you will have no troubles. Now, many are wondering about the screen door effect. As I stated before, there is a screen door effect, but now that I've extensively played it, I can honestly say that thanks to OLED, the PSVR's screen door effect is the weakest out of all the current HMDs. So bottom line, the PSVR has the lowest resolution of the three. I mean, it's still good, but it also has the best screen. And in all honesty, I prefer the OLED. Now finally, let's talk about the most important thing, the games. I mean, what's the point of a VR gaming headset without some games? Now, I'm only going to be focusing on the games on the demo disc. There's about 20 of them, so I'm going to be, pretty brisk, quick, just give a sentence or two of each game. And yes, I know these are demos, but they're representations of the full game, so whatever. So let's see, how do the games stack up? Now first off, we have Alamet. Now this is not a game at all, but it's a very well made VR animated short film. Just wanted to mention it. Next up, Battlezone. Really fun, has an art style similar to Tron and an old DOS game. Simple tank shooter, but works great in VR. This is a great game. Drive Club VR. Very immersive and overall a great VR demo. But Drive Club is a pretty mediocre game to begin with, so putting it in VR does little to really want me to play it. Eve Valkyrie. An amazing space flight simulator that really got me moving. I was actually moving my body when I banked on turns. Gnog. A cutesy puzzle game. I like the art style and looks cool, but why is this in VR? Harmonix Music VR. This is not a game, this is just like a visualizer for your music. It's really boring and just don't even bother. Headmaster, headbutting the game, a great tech demo. Other than that, not really interested. Here They Lie, very scary and unnerving, but the camera is very wonky. You use the left stick to move and the right stick to teleport, turn left and right. I got really motion sick with this one. Job Simulator, quirky indie game, but not something I would actually buy. A good goofy good time though. Resident Evil 7's kitchen demo, a tech demo shown at trade shows and like conventions. Very short, but frightening as all hell. If this is what Resident Evil 7 is like in VR, sign me up. Rez Infinite. The original Rez is an addictive rhythm shooter with simplistic gameplay and visual eye candy. The same here, just now in VR. Riggs Mechanized Combat League. Wow, now that is what I would call a new experience. Tight controls and a pretty fun, complex mech sports game. I see myself buying this soon. A little motion sick, but that passed quickly. You just need to get used to it. Thumper. Now this is what I call an experience. This game is a typical runner game, but the visuals and music really kick this game up to a must-see experience for any fan of VR. Tumble VR. You're just stacking fucking blocks. Moving on. Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. Now, I actually want to make a full review of this, but all I'm going to say now is one hell of a thrill ride. Wayward Sky. A point-and-click puzzle game. It's serviceable. It looks fine, just not my cup of tea. So far, it seems that the launch lineup is pretty subpar, but there do stand out some clear winners in the bunch. And in my opinion, those are worth picking up if you're already picking up a PSVR. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I also got the launch bundle, so it came with VR Worlds as well. And this is kind of a collection of 5 different games. But yeah, let's talk about this too. First up, let's talk about VR Luge. I was actually excited to play this, but it's kind of a disappointment. You just use your head to turn. London Heist, very cool tech demo, but with a predictable story and no real replay value whatsoever. Ocean Descent, a great one-time experience. It comes with 3 scenarios, but nothing really replayable. It's a CG 360 movie. Danger Ball, really fun, simple, and pretty addictive. Not really a VR highlight in my opinion, but hey, it's VR Pong. Scavenger's Odyssey. I really enjoyed this one actually. Reminded me a lot of Metroid Prime on GameCube. Too bad it's too short. All in all, as a free disc, this is a really cool collection of games that, really showcase the power of the VR. But at retail value $40, no. Do not buy this for 40 bucks, please. If you get it for free, sweet. But do not buy this for 40 bucks. This is like a $10 game. $10. Jesus Christ. Oh, and side note, I almost forgot to mention this. The theater mode is a cool feature, but not really a selling point for me. You can navigate the PS4 as you regularly would and even increase the screen size. Again, it's cool, but during launch, there's no cool 3D mode or anything worthwhile to do with the HMD, other than, play actual VR games. Now for my closing thoughts. The headset is the most user-friendly on the market. There's little to no fumbling about when setting it up. Once you set it up the first time, every game session is as quick as playing a regular PS4 game. The design is great, the screen is the best out of 3, but it has the lowest resolution. The games are not open source like the Vive, but the lineup currently is just as diverse as the other headsets during their launch. Also, the price point of $400 for just the unit itself is the lowest by far. At half the price of the Vive and 2/3 the price of the Rift, surprisingly it stands toe-to-toe with the other head-mounted displays. Now, I'm biased here because I want VR to succeed, and this thing is the closest to a consumer-ready product. This thing everyone can enjoy. I mean, seriously, but let's get realistic. Is the PSVR great? Yes. Should everyone go out and try one out today? Hell yes. Should you go out and buy one? As it stands currently, at launch, no. But it really depends. One second. If you're a person who, has no real, you kind of understand what VR is, and you're not, you're interested, but not really that interested, you've heard of it, whatever, but no. This is not the must-have gadget of the season. It's not. Now, if you're a person who kind of wants it, you're thinking about it, but you think the price is too steep, well, for one, the price is actually pretty low for brand new hardware like this. But yeah, I'd say wait for a sale or something, just a price drop, something. But do, and if you have not, if you haven't, please go out and try one out for yourself. The demo stations are out there. I mean, the thing already launched. They're going to be everywhere soon if they're not already out. And if you're a person like me who just wants their very own holodeck, like a la Star Trek, there's probably little I could really say or do that would probably dissuade you. So go out and buy it. Seriously, enjoy, you freaking crazy animal. Now again, this is all assuming you already own a PS4. If you don't, best case scenario, this whole shebang will cost you about $800 for the console, the HMD, the camera, and the motion controls. Yes, the motion controls are semi-integral with the PSVR. I mean, you can enjoy them without them, but having them and using them like in games like Rush of Blood, they really are great. Now, yes, in all honesty, there is no reason to be an early adopter. You know, the launch lineup it's okay. There's not that many games, but I just could not wait anymore. And because of that, some of you may be thinking, you know, I'm an idiot or I wasted my money. But currently, from my point of view, I'm in nirvana. And do you really think I care what you call me, let alone any nickname you throw at me? No, I don't. It's that good, at least in my eyes. I'm really excited to see where this technology goes, and I hope that companies understand that there's a market for this. Hopefully this will continue to grow. Most people will say VR is a gimmick, and they're right. But you know what else is a gimmick? Cell phones, television. Hell, even video games were a gimmick at one point. And look at them now. Well, that's the video. And yeah, again, okay, just look at me right now. You will be looking this foolish while playing this. But again, my earlier statement about the whole Nirvana thing, you don't really fucking care. I mean, seriously. It's a VR headset. You're not going to look cool wearing it. That's not the point of it. The point is to immerse yourself into a brand new virtual world. In all honesty, this may be seen, you know, as the worst headset, but it stands up to the rest of them. And I freaking love it. It's a great piece of hardware. And if you really are, you know, dead set on getting one, you're not going to be disappointed. But yeah, I love this thing. Deal with it. Well, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.